you identify with. Today it is me, the Arcana Angel. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in to the sanctuary. Spirit led, cornbread fed. How you gold diggers and gold diggers on the eve of this digger full moon. Getting ready. Harvest season, getting ready for the winter, the cold times. How y'all doing? How you doing? Of course, giving honor, of course, to the Most High. Inviting you in. Inviting in the spirit of wisdom, truth, and all that is good. Philippians 4 and 8. Think of all those things that are just. Think of the good things. Focused thoughts. This Beaver full moon. How y'all doing? Come on in. Spirit led cornbread fed. We're gonna break this thing down like a pound. Just like me, it might have took y'all a little effort to get here today, right? Plans after plans, creations after creations, blueprint after blueprint. This is a Beaver full moon. It's all about working, hard working, overcoming threats. It's also about overcoming threats with compassion. Hopefully you don't have to defend yourself because beavers are naturally unaggressive. But we got a lot of aggressive energy. So it's almost like the threat of what we going on in the world today is like spirit is calling you to, you might have to get aggressive about your hunt, about what you're preparing for this next shift. So we are going to I'm gonna do the path of manifestation spread. Like this is where we are. What's taking place right now is the Beaver full moon. It's a super moon too. Heavy attraction energy. And if you notice the colors on the card, it's the same colors that we have been working with through the other readings, right? The magician, the magician's magic, the art of making it work, the art of creating, using natural means of creation. It's nothing supernatural that about what you are doing other than your connection to the divine. I like that. Some impressive stuff going on. Somebody have been making some impressive plans. This Beaver full moon is in Taurus. All about cultivating, all about getting things together, like the final turnover, the final cutoff, right? A menacing cutoff. It might feel so good. Second house, resources is the focus. Material gain. I know where I am in the States, everybody focus on where we go eat. Right. It's so funny that that TikTok trend seems like the trends always ahead of the game, right? But I love this because whatever you are creating, whether and it's something that you've been desiring, like it's spot on, 39 to the 40, like you're gonna get what you get. It's spot on. Right, you don't even have to worry about it. I feel like it's a strong need for desires. That 1-5 energy, that 5 energy, all about your desires, power of what you're creating. The 1-5 energy, 39 to the 40. 39 to the 40. Cultivating the supermoon, something doubling up, something. I feel like it's the duality of something, like both sides being able to create in the good as well as the bad. 444 energy, a new role. Like it's almost like you can rebel, you can give your opportunity away, or you can actually step into this new role that spirit is trying to create for you. You can give it away, or you can keep it. Powerful wake-up call, 333 energy. It's time to really set plans to motion if you want it. How bad you want it? Bark like you want it. Bark like you want it. Hey, I told you somebody had their dog in them in a couple of videos ago. So this message might be specifically for you. Yeah, so where we are right now is this Beaver full moon, right? Spirit is like you've been doing as much as possible, or it's a need to do as much as possible, right? You are a vessel, and you can take on more probably than you thought, or somebody's been taking on too much, because we did get that workaholic energy, and it's all about the perfect balance. The perfect balance, like not wasting energy on fruitful tasks. I like that. The Beaver energy, all about acting on your dreams, right? The time is now. You right here at the moment, and it's like, are you gonna do it or nah? Because the Ace of Coins came out in reverse twice. Excessive spending, lack of planning, using being broke as an issue, right? Making bad investments. Bankrupt came out twice. If you've been going bankrupt, you might want to check your spending, or be aware that these resources that you are, because Spirit told us the resources that He giving us now is so that you can create, so that you can actually have the resources and use, so you don't have to struggle to improve your quality of life. That Taurus energy, right? It's like we got that windfall energy a couple of readings are back, along with this energy, right? And he said that windfall is so that you can use it to create the life that you've been creating. Like, stop playing and do what you need to do. Magician energy. Stop playing and do what you need to do. Where there's a will, there is a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And you're attracting the way right now. Especially if you are using curiosity. We have the master number 001122. The master number 33 is missing so far on the board. We have 4 attraction energy, and then 5 where we are right now. The major transformation, the change, and using the power. Like I said, the power was going to help you get over right now is focus, action, power of creativity, the power of forward thinking, and the power to take action upon what you are thinking. Not just to think about it, but actually to do it. Now is the time to do it, right? We're just coming off that 9-9 energy, right? Tying up loose ends. The Beaver is all about the new horizon, having hope even when you don't feel like it's no hope around. So we're going to break this down. I am going to pull feelings that's driving you, the Magician energy, the Spider energy, the feelings that's driving you, the magical manifestation, talking about power. It's the power of all of the universal energies, all of what you have, right? Using what you have available, working together. Like whatever it is that you have, it's enough. Wherever you are, you're in a good place. Spirit is just asking us to imagine what's next. Imagine what's next. If you have created all that you have created this far, right, to perfection, only to perfection of your journey, imagine what's next. Imagine what's next. That's what He's calling us to do. Imagine what's next. So let's pull and see the feelings that's driving you. Let's see, feelings. What's driving you? Because that Magician energy can be a little anxious, but I feel like somebody getting an aha moment. And look, it has something to do with food, digesting it. Digesting that all you have is enough. What's the Spider energy, Spirit? Show us what we need to see. Feelings. The feelings that's driving. My viewer. Queen of Swords and the Hangman. Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords energy is all about work, focus, managing, and with this Hangman energy, managing feelings, managing emotions, how you feel about it, how you're going to go about it. It is being aggressive, but I feel like it's being aggressive in knowledge, right? Knowing what you know, having that new perspective, that owl energy, she hanging upside down. The feelings that's driving you is almost like you know what you know, but it's almost like a challenge. The way of thinking, the perspective is the challenge. Yeah, everybody got their hand out how they should be doing stuff. Seven of Pentacles energy. It's so many possibilities. You got so many ways, so many options, right? I feel like that Magician energy, so many options. It's like you know what you know. You might not be wanting to, you need to look at things from a different perspective. You might be a little uncomfortable because that came out in the energy. That spider energy is about being uncomfortable but still doing it. She hanging upside down. Having many options. Exerting too much energy. I feel like that's what somebody is, because that third eye chakra, that purple energy, that third eye chakra is like having intelligence. Intellect is all about this energy is all about intellect as well. And then with that with source, it's almost like the resources. Yeah, the feelings is driving you. The resources, are you going to be able to do everything that you need to do? I feel like that's the main thing, like in this energy now. Yes, you can, right? The Magician is a yes. Like you got the yes off the bat. Like it's gonna happen naturally. It feels like it's impossible, but that's just like the Hangman. People feel like the Hangman is an impossible position to be comfortable in, but you need to be in this energy, right? Because some people was content. I feel like the energy that's driving you is like, how do you get out of this content? I told you somebody had that dog in them, or you surrounded by some people with the dog in you. Right, but it's the thoughts and feelings towards this new perspective, towards this shift, towards what to move next to. Yeah, not wanting to make the wrong move. So it's almost like no move is the best move. But no, that's not what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying don't limit yourself. You are the creator. It's time to come up with creative solutions. Especially if you're feeling uncomfortable, it's definitely a time to move. Move towards what? Move towards your dreams. Move towards the vision. Move towards that thing that you can imagine, that Hangman energy. That I like the Hangman energy. I like the Hangman energy because it forces you to get out of your comfort zone. It's almost like you performing. I think I had got it like that, like you performing a different trick, and they like, how does she do that? It's like magic, baby. The Magician's magic. It's like magic, baby. It's cute. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Six is so funny because it's a lot to do with work habits. The Beaver is all about working. Your work habits. Your work habits could be the main reason that you're being affected, right? Being comfortable. Let's see what I want to see what the root of this problem is. Where I want to see what you need to not invest on. They come and feel. Let's see where should you stop investing? Look at this. 8 of Pentacles. I wasn't expecting it. 8 of Pentacles. Stop investing. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, all the work you put in with that Beaver Moon, the 8 of Pentacles is the work that you've already done, just like the plans right here. And I feel like with this 8 of Pentacles coming out, where to stop investing, it's almost like stop putting in work with things that you know that's been pestering you, or stop limiting yourself because you feel like you've been there and done that. Like, no, Spirit is asking you to embrace, like, yeah, analysis paralysis. It's almost like you want to take a leap, but then you look at the surroundings instead of looking inside, having faith, and that's what's stopping you from getting your reward. The Spirit said, quit investing in something that you've been doing over and over and over, stopping the patterns, breaking free from the patterns, right? It's almost like the 7 of Pentacles. It did came out. I was talking about all the workaholic, like overworking on something that's not bringing rewards. Then the 8 of Pentacles comes out. The 8 of Pentacles is joint effort, joint goals. It's almost like you can't do it for them. You can't do it for the family. You can't do it for your boss. It's something that you have to do for yourself in this season. Something you have to do for yourself in this season. Let's see what's in Count Your Eye. The wise owl, the wise fool. The owl. Worried and frustrated. Somebody's worried and frustrated about something that's coming, impending, or just frustration. Having a tight grip on the outcome is causing frustrations because it's not coming along like you might have thought it was going to be coming along. It's causing a big emotional storm, but that's one of the reasons the beaver comes. The beaver comes to help improve our emotions, to kind of get away from the toxicity, clean the toxicity out. Wherever you done been misdirected, wherever you wasn't seeing clearly, or whatever just wasn't working, no matter how many times you have tried it. They came out in the picker card reading, like, you have the open door to leave. You don't have to stay stuck in a situation that's not working. What has caught the wise fool's attention to change the perspective? Tower moment, powerful realization, the tension, the scandal, violence, the acts of violence kind of cause you aggressive. Be aware over the next couple of days. I might have to pull a timing cord for this, but be aware, because aggression kept coming out. Remember, only engage if you are threatened, if you have to defend yourself. Somebody might have to defend themselves around this time. Powerful realization. Work life, home life. How the choices that you make, or the non-action that you make, is definitely affecting it. Tower. Dun, dun, dun. The tower, y'all, heads up. Head games. I like this. See how this card is represented just like this card, with the separation from the old traditional values. It's like detaching from something that you felt like you had to be tied to, or something that did have you tied up. It could be a job that wasn't working, a relationship that's not working. It could be drug, alcohol addictions, codependency, whatever it is in your life that you was tied to, that was you were doing over and over and over. Like, it's almost like you were caught up in the illusion. That's the trick. That was the magician's magic is to be able to alchemize courageously and see what's going on, see what's causing the oppression, and come up out of it. I like that. So be aware, because we got two major arcanas. Somebody could be, I know this full moon does affect sleep. I think it affects sleep, but it looks like it's gonna be affecting feet, circulation problems, feet. And violent acts of violence. I hate to see that, acts of violence. So be aware, especially with that arrow shooting through there. And I must give like a circus. You know that trick, and they had one. You know at the circus where you put your apple. Somebody put an apple on your head, and then they shoot. Or is that medieval times, or whatever? But it's a trick. It's a game. It's a clever way to. I feel like to psychologically manipulate somebody. Could you imagine somebody shooting shots and the target is right there, and you just at will. You just at will. You just have to sit there and take it. And it's kind of like that's what the hangman is right now. It's like this is just what it is right now. Kind of like you just have to take it right now. But don't worry, as long as you keep your faith and keep your connection to the divine, everything is gonna work out in rhythm. Dedication is what's gonna bring you confidence. Like being dedicated to the task is what will allow you to stand there, even though they shoot arrows and whatever. Though weapons form, they won't prosper. That's what you have to know on faith, on period, on God. That's what you got to know on God, right? You have to rely heavily on your instincts and your connection to the divine 1-1 energy, 2-2 energy. The grand is rising. Above all, be patient as you do the work, especially in your relationships, your partnerships. Major transformations for the seekers, the mystics, the light workers, the ones that are in tune with their purpose and spiritual gifts. Could be life path number 7, 1, 2, 11, 22, 55, which that's very rare to get that life path number. Could be life path number 5 or 4. Strong energy surrounding those, or 8, Philippians 4 and 8, saying that trustworthy, trust your feelings, trust that you are strong, and trust that you are worthy. Be gentle with yourself. So now that we see kind of the feelings, the energy that's behind this, let's see where you may be. Let's see the path to manifestation. So we know what not to invest in. Let's see where you disconnected. Where the separation, the tower, this separation. Let's see where the disconnect comes in. How you can disconnect, or where you have been disconnected. Spirit, show us what we need to see, please. And thank you. And I know a lot of my viewers, y'all probably been missing me. I think somebody, you know how they be doing that stuff, reporting your page, shadow banning you and stuff. So don't worry. We still, it still will go on. Disconnect. That's why I'm dropping. Oh, native, it happens naturally. Disconnect from, somebody could have disconnected from a relationship, a partner, a spouse, religion, from God. Health could have been a reason why, but Spirit is asking us to rewrite our destiny. It's almost like the disconnect was necessary. Native American is natural. And orphan, somebody is like letting go of old traditions, right? The old way of doing things, or needing to disconnect from this future energy. Yeah, leaving things behind. The train tracks. The train is like, are you gonna be ready when this opportunity comes? Like you can sit there and fight, and this is definitely somebody feels imprisoned in their home. Somebody feels oh, this food and hungry. Somebody's definitely hungry for a different living environment that came out in the energy under I want to say it came out under the reading that we did. It was, what was it? Ephesians. Was it Ephesians? No, Proverbs. I'm sorry. Proverbs 14:11. The house, right? The house of the wicked shall be overthrown, where there's war and battles and blame and somebody feeling suffocated and hungry and not getting their needs met. It says the house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the the upright shall flourish. And I feel like even though it was something you could be tied to that you thought was good to you, like the new perspective, right? The energy, the feelings, like rethinking something that you was tied to, rethinking the dream, rethinking the vision, making necessary adjustments. That's what the spirit said, adjust your crown, making the necessary adjustments that you need so you can be ready. Okay, and not scared. Ready. I know going on this journey, it could be frightening, it's emotional, especially if you go into lands and places that you ain't never been before, for sure. Okay, but the angel spirit guys is with you. And spirit said, don't be scared. You've been here before. That's one of the energies that came out. Synchronicities. Remember the synchronicities. Synchronicities is a big part of the energy, because if you've done it before, then you should recognize it. You should recognize the red flags. You should recognize what's what is gonna happen to some extent. To some extent. Lessons and blessings. If somebody's scared, don't be scared. Well, her, don't be scared. Somebody feel like that, yeah, they might not be ready for love, or they love are not ready for them. I don't know what's going on. Let's break this thing on down, because it's a lot of energies, past energies, disconnected from old ways of thinking, old beliefs, disconnected from a family. Somebody could be feeling left out in the cold, or homeless, disconnected from a structure. And somebody disconnected because they needed to create a safe distance. That's the devil right there. You can't be playing around with the devil. Can't be playing around with fire. You get burned, right? So somebody, even though they disconnect, or somebody needs to disconnect so that they can be safe, right? Avoid confrontations. Avoid these violent acts. Avoid the violent acts. Especially if you feel threatened, or you might have to defend yourself. Magicians. Magic. Yeah, somebody could disappear, ghost somebody. Or it appears that somebody disappeared or ghosted you, but they just keeping a healthy distance. They're keeping a healthy distance. I'm there, but I'm not there. Somebody could be missing. You could be missing home. Somebody could be missing home. As the energy of the spider came out, it said, click your heels and say there's no place like home. You know, third time is the charm. Click your heels. But then on the opposite side, where this violence is like, no, I'm home where I'm at. Somebody's like, I'm comfortable where I'm at. I cannot go back to that place, that job, or that living situation. Like, they're not gonna be able to do it. You let the devil ride, he gonna want to drive. So let's see. Let's keep going. Let's see what the true message is. Let's pull on the true message on this path of manifestation. This beaver moon, the dig, the gold digger. Dig. To dig. Be straight. Spirit said be straight and direct. Somebody could be in the military. Somebody just may like to keep stuff in private. Keep their things private. But something is definitely under construction. Somebody could work in construction. Somebody could be an engineer or architect. The Spirit said it's definitely under this 100%, this full moon, this full digger moon is like, it's definitely time to let go of the past. Definitely time to let go and finish out a cycle, finish out a story, finish out the plans. Okay, abundance. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Can you wrap your mind around it? Can you imagine that this is next, even through your circumstances? Even though you've been holding everything, you've been going in private, you ain't been letting nobody know what you're going in, kind of like omitting it. But this full moon is saying you're not going to be lacking, and you're not going to be able to omit anything. Like, you're going to have to be open and honest if you want to be ready. That way you won't limit your options. What's the true story? Spirit shows what we need to see. True story. True story. Shocking, sudden changes in finances, resources, in what you've been working on. Tower moment. Clarifying the tower moment. Surprise. Surprises are the miracles. The magician's miracles. Right? Oh, powerful transformation. I love that. Somebody's attracting a powerful. I said, are you ready? Are you ready? And then the news, I don't know where you are, but I'm in the States, and they said that they won't be making pennies anymore. There's gonna be a shocking change. It was shocking when I let somebody know. I was talking about it at the store, just in general. They was talking about change, and I was like, you might want to keep your pennies. Because they might be worth something. So in this transition, you might want to stockpile your coins. But poker face, taking risk. I was getting that, taking a gamble. Right, taking a gamble. It might do feel like, you know how when you got money on it, you get a little bit more aggressive. But Spirit said, yes, take a risk. Put some money on it. Invest. It's time to invest. Somebody's not showing their hands, not showing something. We're going to break it down. I'm going to see what they not showing. What's the true story, Spirit? Oh, somebody's not showing how heartbreak or sad they is. Somebody not letting somebody know that they've been broken up too. It's been a breakup out here. Somebody's ship. Somebody cut ties and moved on. Somebody got a poker face, or somebody want to take a risk and move on from a situation, whether it's a partnership, a lover, a job, or something. The Spirit said once you move on, you will receive what you need. And this is, I told you, it's intense. It's a super moon, duh. It's intense. Somebody is taking a chance after a hurt. Somebody, like I said, have so many options. There's so many options. It might be playing with somebody's mind. Yeah, they're not showing how they feel like they in despair. That's why Spirit said, don't not talk about it. Like, you might have to talk about it so you can get your needs met. If you don't express yourself, right, then you limit your options. And the beaver energy is saying don't limit your options. Yeah, charm. There's the magic. boundaries, charms, hidden ops. The opposition is out here. Yeah, Spirit says it's time to stop the pattern, cut ties. Okay. Yeah, move past the opposition. Yeah, go quiet, creating quiet too. Sometimes the magician on the magician card, usually the magician is by themselves, right? They don't have a lot of people with them when they work in a jelly. Can I say when they work in a jelly? But yeah, it's like it's time to make silent moves. The only time the energy of the seven, no, was it the seven? I think it was, what was it? It was one of the energies of today. It was like being loud and boisterous, but it was like because you insecure, right? The only reason somebody is getting aggressive and loud and bragging or talking big is because they really insecure. But if you're really creating, then you're gonna create in silence. The spirit said, "Yeah, look, cut that, keep it private, okay." Keep it private and you will get everything you need. That thing be thinking. Look, at last. You'll get it. High powered. You're gonna get what you need, but you have to create in silence. And you have to be aware. However, somebody's acting out violent, loud and stuff, because they really insecure. They really don't trust themselves. They probably know that you really don't trust them as well. But let's keep going down this path of manifestation. Let's see how this will be revealed. This shocking reveal. Look, full moon. Conclusions are within reach. Look at the bigger picture. We've been getting it. Let's see how this true message, let's see how to be revealed. This thing that you're attracting, this power. This opposition. Spirit said, whatever you do, don't give up and don't fight back with force or it will backfire. Be compassionate. Spirit said, are you strong enough to care? Are you strong enough to care? Full moon energy, a win-win outcome is in the forecast. The answers you need are coming. Love that energy. How will it be revealed? How will this sudden change, shocking news, transformation be revealed? How will this thing that your attraction, finances, how will it be revealed? Spirit, show us what we need to see. This joy, this happiness, this security. Oh, it said it will be revealed through practical plans, and it flew right on the Taurus. It says full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. This is the steps. How will it be revealed? Once you start planning, it will all fall into place. It's just going to start flowing is what I'm hearing. You got that green, all that green energy, renewal, like your finances will be renewed. You'll start seeing renewal in your life. You'll start seeing the things that you put into action, the plans that you put into action. Of once you plan it, though, you will see that how fertile you are. You will see how healthy you are and how much wealth you really do carry. Remember, it said you need to know your worth. Trust that you are worthy. Taurus energy. Poker face. Risk taking options. How would this somebody not showing their hand on how deeply sad and hurt they are? How would that be revealed? Somebody got a poker face. How will it be revealed? Well, I'm getting at satellites. Love is a gamble. Balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. It's going to be an emotional reveal, but it's going to be that hangman energy. Somebody could come through a loss, right? But it's something that's going to balance spirituality and practicality. So it's like the closer that somebody gets to making the actions to take the risk, like the stronger their faith should be as well. Like you can't take a gamble and a risk and not having trust in the divine. This blue-green energy, it's giving the blue is giving the sacred truth. Like intuitively. Like, it's like trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Balance spirituality and practicality. This giving that saving for me. Please, prayers, right? Praying, somebody praying that it's almost like this breakup, this grief, somebody praying to get over the sadness, the hurt, or whatever, but you have to take the necessary steps. You have to do things to bring joy. You have to see things from a different perspective. It's like somebody got a flawed view of the relationship. Poker face, mind games, Ace of Swords energy. That Ace of Swords came out. The power of words. Watch your words. That's how it's going to come out. It's going to be revealed through words and actions. The actions not matching with the words. That's why Spirit is saying, pay attention, trust your intuition, look closely. 11 energy. Be aware of what's really going on. What about this? Okay. Yeah, Spirit said you in attraction energy. Luck is on your side. By the new moon, you should start seeing results by the new moon. Or you should see this mask come off. You should see results. I love it. Something could have you could have found something out on the new moon, and it's then built up to this full moon energy, like something you could have saw or something somebody thought they eclipsed or got rid of could be coming back around. Like, yeah, something is influencing the course. Definitely look, if we talking about gambles, taking a gamble and a risk, and Spirit saying luck is on your side, like, be aware of that. Because you want, if it's something that you want to do and it's something that you've been thinking about doing, you definitely want to go for it at this time. Luck is on your side. Talking about gambling. Moving on and receiving what you need. Cutting ties. How will it be revealed? Moving on and receiving what you need. How will it be revealed? Receiving what you need. How will it be revealed? Something at a distance. Something definitely going on with a distance. Look at that. Surrendering to the divine. Once in a blue moon. I told you somebody may have separated themselves from the path of God, right? The righteous path or their purpose, right? The reason they were here, right? That's what Spirit said. Make the necessary adjustments, assessments. Yeah, how will you receive once you move on? How will you receive what you need? Look at this. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background. Conclusions are within reach of some stuff going. This sound like this might be a pile 3 person that I'm talking to. I just did the pick a card reading. This might be a pile 3 person I'm talking to, because it's like everything is going on in the background. It's like, just be patient. Be patient and be kind and believe in the power of love. One more time, Spirit, before we move on. How will it be revealed? Look at this. Whole lot of Sagittarius energy. Says, look at the bigger picture. A fiery climax is coming. It's time. I told you it's time for healing. Time to step back right now so that you can see the bigger picture. So that you can see where you've been all mixed up. Like, if you take a step back and see the bigger picture, you can see what kind of don't fit, right? What goes and what don't go. Look at the bigger picture. Focus. Told you it's a lot of focus. You see the Sag energy, the arrow, right? Look, the arrow. What are we talking about? Resources. That Taurus energy. Looking at the big picture, like, that's why Spirit is saying stay focused, right? Be open. But it's time to shoot your shots. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It's time to shoot your shot. But you got to look at the whole thing, the big picture. Yeah, let's see what's going on with this charm, this magic. Yeah, work through your fears. People setting boundaries. I got that introvert energy. Somebody could be an introvert out here, and it's because of fear, or it's because of the magic, the magician's magic trying to misdirect you, trying to make some things disappear, setting boundaries. Somebody could be trying to use somebody. How would this charmer be exposed? How would the charmer be exposed? Money, meditation, and contemplation. New moon, new thoughts. You will start getting new downloads, right? That's how you will know this. Like I said it in a video. Look, it says, don't let pride get in the way. Time for healing. Look, it's on your side. But I was saying that in another video, the Phoenix, the rise, everything just gonna start clickety clacking. Clickety clacking. Who's the introvert? How will it be revealed? The introvert. Setting healthy boundaries. How will it be revealed when it's time for the introvert to come out? Be bold. The introvert have to be bold. Make the first move. It'll be revealed by making the first move. Are you bold enough? Are you strong enough? Cardinal. Ancestral message. Be bold and make the first move. Yes, it's almost like if you know somebody is an introvert and have set boundaries, you're gonna have to make the first move. Prosperity lies ahead. Somebody need to release some energy. Show the world. Somebody need to release some energy and show the world the real them. Instead of creating illusions, like I said, not speaking up, and how like you going through some stuff, quit making it seem like everything is okay. It's not time for that. Look, a personal issue reaches conclusion. Personal issue reaches conclusion. Time to show the world the real you. Time to be bold and make some moves. That I know you may be an introvert. I'm talking to somebody that's an introvert, or the person or the opportunity that you want is introverted, right? But if that's the case, then you have to make the first move. Either way it go, you're gonna have to be the one to take the action. Mm-hmm. You could be seeing a lot of orbs around this time. A lot of lights, flashing lights, light work. You could be a light worker. Let's keep on going. That's how it'll be revealed. Let's see what message, since we talking ancestors, let's get grounded. Let's get grounded. Let's get focused. It's a lot of energy. This is a super full moon. Here said you are under construction. Your dreams is under construction. Your visions is under construction. You will not be lacking. You will not be left out. Now is a good time to let go of the past. Use your unique qualities. That's what it said. You may have to do it alone. It may hurt you that you have to do it alone. Somebody may not have their family support, but you are the phoenix. After being all tied up, you will rise. Let's see. Spirit, show us what we need to see, please. Let's get grounded. Let's get grounded. We got Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, double Sag, and Aquarius on the board. Taurus, of course, on the board. Life path number 7, 1, 11, 22. 4 and 8 could be significant. Let's see. Here's what we need to do to act on our dreams. Reduce toxicity. Warrior spirit. Spider have that warrior spirit, that soldier. Remember, we said it, right? The soldier. The digger. This digger full moon is for the soldiers, the ones that have the warrior spirit, the ones that won't give up, the ones that are ready for a fresh start, that's open to it, the creators, the ones that speak up loud and clear. I love it. I love it. The warriors, Athena, born great. Abatwala in the green man. Abatwala came out earlier in the reading, but it was underlying energy. Now he's straight up. We got this full moon. We got this bear. The digger moon is associated with the bears as well, right? Going through hard times. The bear market seems like it's in the market, in the stock market, is bad. It's hard times. It's hungry, right? But now's the time to forge and dig and gather as much as you can. 3-3, and there's the 3-3. I was wondering when the 3-3 was gonna get on the board. Yeah, you might have been in distress, but Spirit is saying once you heal, once you balance and start looking at the bigger pictures and start making bold moves and realizing that luck is on your side, and actually start meditating and considering your possibilities, the pros and the cons, and be straightforward and be direct, then you're going to start seeing the changes that you want to see. Spirit is asking, how committed are you to dig your way out of this hole? That's what to dig your way out of this situation. How committed are you to dig? Let's see. God is watching. God is here. Divine intervention. The magician's miracles. Divine intervention. A portrait of yourself. I feel like somebody is looking at all the components that make them, or you need to look at all the components that make you, and recognize that you are the chosen one in the community. You are the chosen one in your family. You are the black sheep. You the chosen one. You are the chosen one to be uncomfortable. You the strongest, the biggest, the baddest, the largest. I mean, who else they was gonna get to do it? Yeah, that's why they try to throw all kinds of stuff on you, keep you trapped. Try to make you feel invisible. Or somebody could be trying to feel invisible, making themselves feel invisible. The introvert, you can't be invisible. Ain't no bowing out. That's what Spirit said. You can't bow out. You gotta meet this head on, baby. The Abatwala. Greatness with humility. Responsibility despite the cost. Do the right thing. Responsibility despite the cost. Do the right thing. That's what Spirit says. Stop playing and do what you have to do. Recognize and accept the cycles. Synchronicities. Recognizing and accept it just the way it is right now. Know when to react and when to remain passive. Spirit-led cornbread fed, that aggressive energy. Be aware around this time of knowing when to go for it. Like, I feel like during this time, we should be aggressively going towards our goals, digging towards our goals, and being passive towards all the stuff that bring emotional imbalance, like love, relationships, partnerships, right? No, we're supposed to be putting in work. Spirit told us to untie our hands, close our legs, and get busy. Yeah, Spirit said reevaluate your destiny. Investigate your surroundings. Be patient. Lack of counsel. People fall. Somebody needs to surround themselves by people that are really interested in helping them get past the struggle. Mm-hmm. The gold digger. People that really want to go for the gold digger. We talked about that in that gold digger video. It wasn't a bad thing, right? The gold digger just was focused on material and financial gains. Taurus is all about material and financial gain, resourcefulness, right? Digging in, being in tune, mastering yourself personally. What are you committed to? Are you ready to fully commit? How committed are you? The Spirit said you got a whole bunch of unexplored potential. Are you ready to dedicate yourself? Be responsible. You ready to embrace the journey? Let's get some intuitive support. Intuitive support. Let's get something happy. Love and happiness. Love and happiness. Spirit is trying to get you, bring you the joy. Look at that. Bring you the joy. Turn the madman. You want to change in the wind, right? Change in the wind. The thing that was bringing you down, Spirit wants you to be up about it. Like magic. He wants you to just go disappear. I love that. No place like home and peace. Confirmation rules the nation. You are already home. Where you are so much unexplored potential. Orphan and orphan again. Yeah, somebody may have to leave a situation. Or somebody that have been orphaned is about to get a leg up, about to get some help. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, things are definitely progressing. That's why Spirit said, look at the bigger picture of why you were separated or why you disconnected or why they disconnected and separated themselves. Orphan, clarify about orphan. Wow. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Fifty desires. Somebody could be ready to inform somebody of their desires, and once you do, or once they do, it's gonna be so much more peaceful. Somebody might want to inform somebody how they were offended, right? Yeah. Once you do, you will have so much peace. Emotions will be soothed. I feel like somebody already know, right? But I feel like it's the new perspective, the perspective shift, the duality of it. Spirit said it is risky, but it's a risky investment. The greater the risk, the greater the reward. Express yourself. Just try not to be aggressive when you do it. 50. No place like home. Authenticity, coming home to yourself. Like I said, noticing all the components that make you you. You are the chosen one. Being comfortable in your own skin, arriving at a place where you just fit. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest, create a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. The overtwirling. Being humble enough to admit your mistakes. Work on them. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit. That's what he said. It's like you want to be somewhere else. You feel separated, disconnected from home or past or a tradition of values, feeling disconnected. But Spirit said, no, you are home. You should get comfortable where you are, because authenticity, being you, being yourself, is what makes you feel at home. It should be what makes you home. Power, give you the power to take action, right? If you're not comfortable in a situation, right? If you're somewhere that's, um, you feel like you wasting your energy, right? You can't stay there. You can't create there. You can't be around broke people, broke spirit people. Broke, not always money. Sometimes it's broken spirit, right? You can't be around those type of people and thinking that you're going to be able to create. Remember, if you can pray there, you can stay there. Broke people don't pray, they worry. Spirit is calling us not to worry, but to be thankful, to pray with thanksgiving, to rejoice. Spirit is calling us to rejoice and be easy on ourselves and be practical and be disciplined and be the natural leader that you are. Assertive but decisive, not violent. Peace. 23. Prime time. Prime time. Should I be on? Freedom from attachments and radical acceptance. Letting go. You got the open door. Confirmation rules the nation. What does Spirit say? It's a perfect time to finish the cycle. Finish this story. Close this story out. This is one of those times where you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. There's that word, power. Power is power all up and through her. Okay, love is power. But it's calling for you to step into your power. 1111 energy is personal power. Spirit is calling us to master ourselves, the spider. Personal mastery, using everything that you have to create. Just being is enough if you are in a peaceful harmony with Spirit, and it shows in your work. Ain't no need to worry. Ain't no need to worry what tomorrow's gonna bring. It'll be all over in the morning. In the morning. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna go there. Spirit, let's see how we can raise our vibes. More mudra or more murder. We're gonna live. Show us how to live so that we will not die. Spirit, more mudras. Show us how to live. Show us how to live, a tool that we can use to raise our vibe. There's a 33. Confirmation rules the nation. Inner truth. But look at that. Inner witness. Self-study and clarity about your morals, values, and beliefs. Are they aligning? Spirit says sudden burst of light. Sudden burst of inspiration. So that you can align your attention, so that you can see, do your intentions match? Sudden shots, these tower moments coming in, so you can see, do your desires, beliefs, and intentions match what you're doing? Inner witness. Join the tips of all fingers together, pointing upward. Base of the palms together. Soften the knuckles away from each other. Align the thumbs and bend the tip of the knuckles facing forward. Relaxes the muscles of the face. Relaxes the tension. Relaxes the muscles of the face and the jaw, allowing you to breathe. Softening that grip. That's what Spirit said. The owl, soften your grip. Soften your control. Let the Most High have it. 3-3 master number. Your money gonna be good as long as you soften, loosen the grip, purify. I'm telling you, speaking something out is gonna clear up a whole bunch of stuff. Just know that you are loved and you are protected. I love that energy. Outcome. And then I'll pull on some of this excess energy that we got. Break it on down. Spirit-led cornbread fed. Outcome. Most outcome that of the most high. Look at that. What they hiding? Outcome for the one that's caught in the struggle, coming out the struggle. The magician's magic. Outcome for the one that release limits, the one that come up with creative solutions, the one that use compassion over aggression in relationships and use aggression in the work life. Spirit, show us the outcome, please, for my viewers. Acceptance, a fresh start. Spirit-led cornbread fed. Spirit said you may be disappointed with recent outcomes, but remember, if one door closes, you are being redirected to one that will soon open to your true soul's path. You being given an opportunity to begin again, this fresh start. Allow yourself to embrace it. See it through. See it through all the way to the abundance. The fulfillment that you want. See it through. Okay? I love that. Outcome says take a chance. Release attachments and take that chance. Take a risk. Take the gamble. Spirit-led cornbread fed. Now let me pull on a little bit of this energy. Let's break this on down. Pull on some of this energy. Full digger, this private soldier, this complete and hold a friend of yours. We got a friend in opposition. Let's see who is the friend and who is the op. Who is a friend? This sacred, the one that's taking on the sacred task. Who should we look for, Spirit? Show us who should we look for. The friend with the sacred task that you're sending or that you have sent. Confirmation rules. Nation love reigns. Who is this friend that you're sending or that you have sent? Show us. Oh, Spirit said you can only imagine Two of Swords energy. I feel like somebody could actually be somebody that was trying to jump back. You know, like they might have left you out in the cold, or they might have stopped you chilling with you. Now they want to come back. Somebody want to come back. Reconciliation energy is what I'm hearing. But we got Sagittarius again. Important news. Somebody that you could be texting with, or is just somebody that you just meet. Probably could be during travel. We got Aquarius energy. If you can't beat them, join them. I told you it could be an op. Somebody that was the op that's wanting to switch teams, get back on the good, in your good graces. Hey Barry, how you doing? It's been great talking about friends. So far on the board we got somebody that you can meet through travel, somebody that you're communicating with, could be somebody that you're having sex with already. If you're having sex with them, they're already a friend, but it could be somebody that wants back into your good graces. Two of Wands energy. We got Aries out here itching for a scratch. Somebody want to be your friend, take on the sacred task. It's almost like they want something from it. That scratching energy, that digging energy. It's almost like they want to help you go for it. I know that's right. Somebody that could drink, because we got spilled drinks. They could get a little tipsy if they spilling drinks. Or somebody could be a little clumsy. They might spill stuff and they don't cry about it because they laugh it off. But Three of Cups, we got Cancer energy. A friend indeed is a friend in need. Okay. A friend indeed is a friend in need. Yeah, so we got Cancer, Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius for zodiac. So it could be somebody at a distance, somebody strategizing. We do got somebody that could be in the military, soldier. Definitely at a distance. So I feel like for a lot of you, if you're not already in a physical relationship with this person, it's somebody that's on the way that has to travel. The Most High will be sending them to you on your path. What about the ops? Who is the op? Who is this op? Who is trying to trick us? The magician's magic. Somebody trying to trick somebody for entertainment purposes. Imagine that. Trick somebody out their money. Greedy for entertainment purposes only. Somebody's stingy. I got that. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Stingy. Spirit said, don't be greedy and don't be stingy. Wow, this op is a close friend or a family member. Somebody have a cousin, sister, brother, or it's not a lover. It's a cousin, sister, brother, or somebody in a close friend group knit like that. Good Cancer energy as well. Family, look, 10 cups. Four cups, somebody that's that clinging energy. Somebody is clinging. So there is a person out here that's clinging, that's an op, they clinging over because they want to spoil something for you. They see something ahead and they want to spoil it. Remember, the Spirit told us that forward thinking is going to be power. You have power in forward thinking, power in your vision, power of forward thinking. What's something else? Power of curiosity. Mm-hmm. Four cups, four cups, four cups. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they clinging to you. It's almost like you don't have time for your own responsibilities or your own content or your own whatever it is that you need to do because they excessively clinging on to you. We got Cancer, we got Pisces, we got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius if it's a female, if it's a man. We got somebody that take in everything. Yeah, greedy. That's that greedy energy. Like they just can't get enough. Okay, absorb everything out your energy. That's giving energy vampire. We got if you pray, don't worry. Somebody, this op, whoever it is, have been trying to throw real obstacles in your way. We got I want to say Taurus. Yeah, Taurus energy. Five of Pentacles under this Taurus full moon. Like somebody could have really been had going through a lot. Especially I got brother, somebody's brother, or they might feel like a brother. Like yeah, rejection. Like whatever it is not. They're not going with the flow. This person is the opposition because they don't want you to go up. They don't want you to achieve your growth or your healing. They want you to continue to go down. That's so sad. Oh my God, we got Aquarius energy. as the op, or somebody that's creating opposition. Five of Swords energy, like somebody definitely want to confront somebody. Somebody could be coming to somebody's house to confront them. 5-5 is a house, or somebody could be actually having to move away to a new place just to be happy, just to get away from this op, right? Somebody that is always furious. This op is always trying to get a one up, right? They always trying to start a lot of mess. And I feel like they throw the rock and hide their hand. Ugh. I don't like this. I don't like this op energy. This op energy. Opposition. Why? We already know why. They want you to waste your energy. They don't want you to create. Let's move on. Who getting this fresh start? Who gonna take advantage of this first start? We got water signs. We got a gift of life taking center stage. That's what Spirit said. It's okay to be the center of attention. The sun came out in the pre-read. It's okay. This is an opportunity for the Most High is giving you. But are you displaying a positive attitude? It's okay for you to be the center of attention, to take center stage. That's what he's saying. Get to work. The light about to be shined on you, baby. Somebody, if it's not a water sign, it's just somebody that's ready to step up to the plate, to use their unique gifts, to take hold of a new identity. I know that's right, to identify with something new, something different. New identity, getting a fresh start. Leo energy, surrender. Spirit said, just surrender. You got the leg up, right? You got the leg up. Take center stage. You got the one up. They try to get the one up on you, try to cause you worry. But yeah, pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities and all the possibilities, and you go get the answers that you seek. Whoever was trying to block your way, it don't even much matter. Spirit's about to open this door for you. Yeah, they was just, Spirit say it was just lovely distractions. Yeah, it's over now. Somebody facing the consequences of past options. The past is out here. Who is this? We got Virgo energy. And we got Sagittarian energy. Virgo, Sagittarius. If they not a Virgo or a Sagittarius, it's just somebody that facing the consequences of the past. They have to finish what they started, right? Somebody was trying to make something look good, but it might not have been pure. It might not have been secure. Yeah, something was hard to resist cleaning up. If it's not a Virgo or a Sagittarius, this could be somebody that love going to the spa. They could be a security guard. This is somebody that could be a little wild, or they could have long hair, dreads, or braids. Yeah, but it's somebody that definitely they have to face the past. Like, you have to clear it up, clear up the past, or tie up those loose ends. You can't just turning your back. That's what I was going to say. Turning your back on something, don't make it go away. That orphan energy, that thinking that you can neglect it or ignore it. That's that Virgo energy, avoiding the issue. Don't make it go away. Somebody have to definitely finish what they started or face the consequences. Don't give up. Spirit, who do you want to tell not to give up? Who do you want to tell not to give up? Who you want to tell not to give up? Not to give up. Okay, we got Leo out here. We got Libra out here, and we also have, is that Cancer? 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not that's Scorpio. Scorpio, Libra, Leo. Don't give up. It just appear that it's not working out. It just seems like it's not working out. You might need to take a chill pill, or somebody might need to chill out on confrontations, on making a scene of something. Spirit said, be aware, don't give up. This is just a warning. He said, but somebody might need a change of scenery. All is not lost. Don't give up on yourself. If you are not a Sagittarius, not Sagittarius, if you're not a Leo, a Libra, or a Scorpio, it's just somebody that really been worried about some stuff, right? Because you've been getting a lot of opportunities, but it seems like the more opportunities that you get, the more opposition that you get. Like you take one step forward and have to take 3 steps back, right? It could be somebody that's locked up or just locked up in their mind, not making no moves. But this 5-5 energy is in between. The 5-5 energy is support. It's like, don't give up. Support is on the way, right? You just maybe need a little bit more discipline. A little bit more discipline. Don't give up. But I need to not give up on. Not give up. Don't give up. You're smart when you have to go back to the drawing board, but you will get the victory. Don't give up on, I feel like socializing, right? Don't give up on socializing. Don't give up on people. Keep hope alive. Or don't give up on this Scorpio. Don't give up on somebody. Could be a championship. Yeah, go-getter. Don't give up. Somebody is a go-getter out here. Don't give up on this Scorpio. This is a Virgo. Let's see, where's this aggression coming in? That's what I want to know. Because Spirit said, be aware of violent acts. Spirit, you said be aware of violent acts. We did see the hunter out here. Be aware of violent acts. Be aware of violent acts. Yeah, conflicts. Be aware of conflicts. Be aware of going back and forth with a ninja. Be aware of the triggers, and the hunter that came back out. Check the motives. Be aware. Don't get aggressive. The police, the Holy Spirit is out here. Triggers is out here. Violent acts. We talking violent acts. Conflicts. Triggers. Hunting. Being overconfident. Then I'm seeing cold and calm. That's like, be aware of going back and forth, because somebody could end up unalived out here. These violent acts. Wow. I ain't even gonna say it. You see it. You see it. Be aware. So you say walk away. Walk away. Because if you don't walk away from conflicts, yeah, you definitely could end up in a place that you don't want to be. All alone. Just in isolation, right? Or unalived. So be aware of that. Watch your backs. Watch your surroundings. Ooh, that was a little deep. That made me want to click out. You know what I'm saying? That made me want to click out. Like, I don't think I want to know anymore, but I have to let you know this is how intense this is. Why is the violent acts? Why? Why so strong? Control freak. Remember, Spirit said, loosen up the grip. Control freak. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Fantasy. Like illusions, the magician's magic, the art of illusion. Something that it's performance, like putting on a show. Like I'm telling you, that loud uproar. Be aware of somebody putting on a show, and because it's all a show, right? They acting so happy. Somebody, look at all these hearts. 10, 17, 8. Because yeah, Spirit saying walk away. Somebody you could have walked away from. Yeah, if you walk away, you're gonna be safe, no doubt. right? But if you go back and forth, you might not make it out. So be aware. I don't like that. Soften up your grip. Soften up your grip. Soften up your grip on what? Soften up the grip on what? Soften up the grip on a romantic situation. You are in a good place. Yeah, don't worry about your romantic life. Just know, Spirit want to know how committed, how dedicated are you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he said soften up your grip. You don't have to be a control freak. King and queen, look, they right here beside each other. Spirit said, yeah, soften up your grip. Now, do demand your respect, right? But let your person be your person. Forgive, let go, and enjoy. Yeah, somebody might be about to discover something about something or somebody, but Spirit said, forgive. You might have to detach. Soften up your grip. Detach from a romantic situation. Something new is on the horizon for somebody. Looking at the big picture. Pros and cons. Somebody does expensive spending. Shopaholic. Who is the shopaholic? We got the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Spirit say it's not personal. If it's not personal items, you don't need it, meaning things that you need, gas, deodorant, things that you need to help you get through today. Personal items. This ain't Burger King and McDonald's, and it's not Nine West. It's not Gucci and Gap. This is spending only on the personal needs, only on the things that you need to survive. Like cut back on the spending for sure. Sharing. Somebody needs to share. Sharing is caring. A gift is on the way. Yes, it said, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Yes, somebody want to share something with you, a gift, some money, a big ticket item. Be aware of sharing somebody's bad investments, and be aware of sharing somebody's misfortune, because they did come out here. Remember, be aware of somebody trying to make something that glitter seem like it's all gold, and everything that glitter is not gold. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles out here though. I love it. But don't take on nobody else's how do you say, lack. Don't take on nobody else's problems. Don't let nobody bring you no bad news and no bad business, is what I'm hearing. Where there is a will, there is a way. Stop playing and do what you have to do. Stop playing and do what you have to do. Act on your dreams. Who is that? Who is that? Stop playing and do what you got to do. Yeah, the art of sweet release. Somebody needs to let something go. Could be something off that they wish they never did before. Yeah, well, as soon as you let it go of a flimsy bun, something that had you all tangled up and that you was really free to release yourself from, yeah, as soon as you do that, sweet rewards. I'm hearing the sex was perfect. I told you somebody is having to release somebody that they having intimate relations with, that they was very close. Yeah. And Spirit said, yeah, a household situation. Going back to the drawing board. You'd be smart to go back to the drawing board. But somebody want to hold on to somebody because of the sex. But yeah, it's not worth it. Remember, don't get caught up in the fantasy. It's all about reality. What do you really want to create? Nine of Swords energy. What are you really wanting to do? The Magician's magic. Tell us about the Magician's magic, magical manifestations. What do you want us to know about the Magician's magic, Spirit? Oh, there's some magic going on behind somebody's back. If somebody doing something behind your back, putting magic spells on you, or you doing magic on behind somebody's back, you'll wish you didn't. Libra energy. You'll wish you did not do it at all. Yeah, Spirit said, stay on guard for the magician's magic. Guard your territory. Yeah, somebody is heartbroken, bummed out because something that they romanticize or fantasize is over. Yeah, they don't want it to be over. That's love spells, sex spells, but Spirit said, guard your territory. Somebody's an experienced magician out here. They be doing chanting, jar spells, glamour spells. Somebody actually could be a psychic, a king psychic. They could go on king. Yeah, mind control. Look at this. I told you they'll wish they didn't, because it's going to go back to them, return to center. Trying to keep you in a place of lack and helplessness and hopelessness, influencing your course. Magic ain't gonna work. We rebuke it right now. Remember what Proverbs said: the house of the wicked shall be overthrown, and the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish. We have to be patient, and we have to be kind. And wishing ill will, throwing charms, trying to keep somebody terrified, doing chants, and throwing psychic mental attacks on somebody is not kind at all. So be aware. Yeah, they go keep on doing it and they go be unsuccessful. Look at this, them and they partner. They will be ruined, whoever they partner up with, this clan, this whoever it is. Somebody that's not in tune with themselves, somebody that's excessive, somebody that has massive ego, that'll do anything for money. It will not work as long as you, it's like, get thee behind me, Satan. You got to make sure that you affirm the right things and stay on defense, up your protection, your talismans, your chance, your gifts. Use your universal gifts. It's a way to alchemize what they throwing at you. What they throwing at you. Let's see what they throwing. Let's see the main thing. Let's see what they throwing. Then I'm gonna get up out of here. I knew this video was gonna be a little longer. Yeah, they want some attention. Glamour spells. Let's see. What are they throwing? Spirit, show us what we need to see. Mind control. Look, they want to unalive you. They doing unaliving spells, mind controls. They stalking, gang stalking in the spirit, in the dream state. Look at this, high priest. I told you somebody was powerful, trying to keep you bound and stuck. Yeah. Yeah, 5 of swords. Hidden enemies. Yeah, they trying it. 8 of cups. They definitely throwing you unalive. It's almost like it almost worked, but something didn't pan out for them. Maybe they did it on the wrong moon cycle. Or they didn't have enough energy to do it. 7 of cups. Going back to the drawing board. They go try it again. They go try it again. Let's see. I want to see what they throwing. 8 of cups, energy, protection. 8 of cups, energy, magic. Kind of magic they throwing. Page of swords. I told you, charms. They using spells and charms. Yeah, they want you to be, they don't want you to be confident. Yeah, they trying to keep you in lack, discouraged, keep you from being bold. And one of the energy spirits said you have to be bold and take the first move. So they just spreading probably a bunch of lies or whatnot. Trying to keep you in fear, trying to keep you enthusiastic. If you have been feeling a lot of anxiety, fight back. right? Fight back. Rebuke that devil, that witch, this sorcerer that's trying to keep you from receiving what the Most High have for you. Yeah, it can be done. Weapons form, they don't have to prosper, but you gotta fight. Let's see, Cups. 8 of Cups, what they throwing at you? What is they throwing at you? Breaking ties. They want you to break up spells. Oh, and I told you that moving forward that somebody don't want you to break up. It's people throwing break up spells at you if you're in a relationship. And it's people that if you in a relationship with somebody, the person that's I feel like this is an outside influence. I feel like it's an outside influence that's really wanting you to sever ties and walk away from a situation. So they throwing breakup spells on you, trying to keep you clouded in your mind where you can't see the forward move, where you can't see the future. Remember, Spirit said one of that beaver moon is power in forward thinking. They trying to keep you with lingering issues. Yeah, they keep on throwing issues. I told you somebody throwing a whole bunch of stuff. Just always something. Somebody from the past. It's important and life-changing. Whatever they try to do, I rebuke it right now. Be aware of somebody putting something in your drink. We got the 7 of Cups and the Page of Cups right here. Be aware of sharing any kind of beverage. Someone's like, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Be aware of who you talking to. It is a mask person out here, an illusionist out here. Somebody that, they talk to you for entertainment purposes and then go and tell all your business. I told you, they throw the rock and hide their hand. They don't want you to have no peace for real. They'll be facing the consequences for causing you oppression. I hate to be them. Sucks to be part of the house of the wicked. That's the truth. The high priestess and the king of swords is not gonna work. So until next time, y'all, keep it real for real. Namaste.